What does it mean to be unstoppable? It's not about being perfect, having all the answers, or never hitting a wall. It's about a decision, a fierce, unshakable commitment to move forward no matter what stands in your path. It's about taking full control of your life, refusing to let circumstances dictate your destiny, and forging an inner force so powerful that nothing, not doubt, not failure, not rejection, can break it. You're here because you feel it. There's a bigger, bolder version of yourself waiting to break free. You want more, not just for the sake of having it, but because you know you're capable of it. Let's unlock that potential. Let's build the tools, the mindset, and the unstoppable momentum to get you there. Start with your state. Everything, every action, every result flows from how you feel in the moment. Your emotional state is the engine of your life. Wake up feeling defeated, overwhelmed, or stuck, and your body mirrors that. Shoulders hunched, breath shallow, energy drained. Your decisions follow suit, timid, hesitant, weak. But here's the game changer. Your state isn't fixed. It's a choice you can flip in an instant. Stand up straight, pull your shoulders back. Take a deep, full breath into your chest, hold it, then let it out with force. Move your body, shake it out, jump, run in place. Anything to break the pattern. Physiology drives psychology. When you shift your body, you shift your mind. Doubt turns to determination. Fear becomes fuel. Make this a daily habit. Commit to 5 minutes every morning, intense movement, loud music if you need it, something to jolt you awake and prime you for power. Train your state like a muscle and it'll carry you through anything. Next, get razor-sharp clarity on what you want. Most people stumble not because they lack talent, resources, or opportunity, but because they're aiming at nothing. Vague goals, I want to be successful or I want to be happy, produce vague outcomes. You need precision. Ask yourself, what do I truly want? Not what's realistic, not what others expect, but what sets your soul on fire. Write it down. If it's wealth, how much? $100,000, $1 million, $10 million. If it's impact, who's your audience? Your community, your industry, the world. If it's health, define it. Running a marathon, lifting your body weight, waking up with boundless energy. Clarity is your superpower. When you name your target, your brain locks onto it like a missile, scanning for paths to hit it. Without that focus, you're just drifting, lost in a sea of could-bes. Spend time on this. Sit down today, pen in hand, and don't stop until you've got a list that excites you. Clarity's only half the equation. You need a why, a reason so compelling it pulls you out of bed when your body screams to stay down. Your why is your fuel tank. It's what keeps you going when the world says no. When you've been rejected for the 10th time, when every muscle aches, dig into it. Why does this goal matter? Is it for your kids so they see what's possible? Is it to prove to yourself you're not the failure you once feared you were? Is it to leave a mark that outlives you? The deeper you go, the stronger it gets. Picture it, the pain of staying stuck, unfulfilled, restless, small, versus the pain of pushing through resistance. When staying the same hurts more than changing, you'll move. Make it vivid. Connect to that why every day. Write it on your mirror, say it out loud. Let it simmer in your gut until it's a fire you can't ignore. Now let's tackle fear. Fear stops more dreams than failure ever will. It's not the fall that gets you, it's the dread of falling. But here's the truth. Fear isn't your enemy. It's a signal that you're stepping into something that matters. The key is to flip it. When your heart races and your palms sweat, don't retreat. Reframe it. Tell yourself, this is excitement. This is growth knocking. Then act. Action is fear's kryptonite. Waiting feeds it. Every minute you hesitate, it grows teeth. So don't wait. Make the call you've been avoiding. Send the email. Take the first clumsy step. Momentum builds from movement, not thought. Train yourself to act within 5 seconds of feeling fear. Count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Over time, that gap between fear and action shrinks, and you become a machine of progress. Action without direction is chaos. So let's talk strategy. Passion alone won't cut it. You need a plan. Look at the people who've already reached your goal. Study them like a scientist. What did they focus on first? What habits did they hammer into place? What pitfalls did they sidestep? Success leaves clues. You don't need to start from scratch. Find a blueprint and follow it. Maybe it's a business titan who worked 80-hour weeks, or an athlete who mastered recovery, or an artist who networked relentlessly. Break it down. What's their system? Adapt it to your life, then test it. Massive action isn't reckless. It's intentional, relentless, and smart. Chunk your goal into steps. What's the one thing you can do today to inch closer? Do it. Tomorrow, pick the next. Stack those wins until they tower over your doubts. Consistency turns potential into power. Anyone can sprint for a day or a week. Unstoppable people run marathons. That's discipline, not motivation. Motivation is a spark. Discipline is the furnace. Build rituals to lock in your gains. Wake up at the same time every day. 5 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever works, but stick to it. Guard your mornings. Use that time for your hardest task, your deepest focus before the world claws at you. Cut distractions cold turkey. Silence your phone. Kill the notifications. Say no to the noise. Small moves, done daily, snowball into breakthroughs. A 1% gain every day isn't glamorous, but in 365 days, you're 37 times stronger, sharper, better. That's not hope, that's math. Commit to it. Track it. Watch it compound. Your beliefs shape your reality. They're either rocket fuel or dead weight. Most people drag around limiting stories they don't even question. I'm not smart enough. I don't have the time. This isn't for someone like me. Those aren't truths. They're habits of thought. Interrogate them. Is that belief absolute? Where's the proof? Flip it. Replace I can't with I'll learn. Swap I'm stuck for I'll find a way. Tell yourself, I'm built for this. I create my own chances. Your brain believes what you feed it. Starve the doubt. Nourish the strength. Write your new beliefs down. Repeat them daily until they're carved into your mind. They'll lift you when everything else falls. Energy is your lifeblood. You can't be unstoppable running on empty. Treat it like a resource you cultivate. Sleep isn't negotiable. Aim for 7 to 8 hours. Every night, no exceptions. It's your reset button. Fuel your body right. Lean protein, fresh vegetables, clean water, not sugar or processed garbage that drags you down. Movement isn't optional. It's your engine. You don't need a fancy gym. Walk fast. Lift something heavy. Push your heart rate up for 20 minutes a day. Sweat out the stress. Protect your focus. Say no to energy vampires. Whether it's toxic people or mindless scrolling. Audit your day. Where's your energy leaking? Plug those holes. Energy isn't a gift. It's a discipline. Build it, and you'll outlast everyone. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's the path to it. Expect it. Welcome it. Unstoppable people don't dodge setbacks. They mine them for gold. Every miss is a lesson. Ask what worked, what tanked. What's my next play? Don't wallow, analyze. Thomas Edison didn't fail 10,000 times. He discovered 10,000 ways to refine his vision until he lit the world. Every rejection you face, every plan that flops, is feedback, not a funeral. Reframe it. This isn't the end. It's a pivot to something sharper. Keep moving. The only real failure is quitting. Your circle matters. You're the average of the people you spend time with. Hang with complainers, skeptics, or small dreamers, and they'll drag you into their gravity. Seek out the driven, people who push you, who live bigger, who see possibility where others see walls. Iron sharpens iron. Find mentors, face to face, in books, through their words online. Soak up their mindset. Build a tribe that elevates you. You don't need a crowd. Just 5 allies who get it, who challenge you to rise. Audit your relationships. Who's lifting you? Who's leeching you? Choose wisely. Own it all. No excuses. Blaming your boss, your past, the system. It's handing your power to someone else. Unstoppable people take the wheel. If it's broken, they fix it. If they don't know how, they learn. You're not a passenger in your life. You're the architect. Decide that every outcome, good or bad, is yours to shape. Act like it. When you stop pointing fingers, you start building solutions. Gratitude anchors you. It's easy to chase the next win and miss what's already yours. Every day, list 3 things you're thankful for. Big or small, it rewires you to see abundance, not scarcity. It's not fluffy, it's steel. It keeps you steady when the storm hits. You can't charge forward. If your resentment's prisoner, practice it, feel it, let it fuel you. Act now, not later, not when it's perfect. Right now, the gap between who you are and who you're meant to be closes with the steps you take today. Don't wait for confidence. You build it by moving. Start sloppy. Start tiny. Just start. Every push past resistance forges courage. Every choice to act grows your grit. You're not here for average. You're here to unleash something massive. So decide that mediocrity ends today. Decide that obstacles are just fuel for your fire. Decide that you'll outlast every doubter, every setback, every no. Being unstoppable isn't luck. It's a choice you make. Then back with action. You've got the tools. You've got the power. Go claim what's yours. The world's watching.